and if he goes, he'll find a bowl of.
Good morning everyone, we are back at Cafe Du Monde in Louisiana, New Orleans. One of the waiters here that I spoke to yesterday, basically I asked him if he wanted a haircut after his work. We're here the next day, we've had some oysters, we're going to the French Quarter later. Let's do our haircut for New Orleans. So have you always lived in Louisiana, Holden?
I was born.
Since you were born, yeah? And you like it here?
No, I would love to branch out.
Where would you like to branch out to?
I would like to branch out somewhere like in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, yeah?
I love to travel the world too.
You'd love to travel the world, huh? Where's the first place you'd like to travel to?
China.
China?
Yeah.
What about Asia do you love?
Like I like the Chinese food, and I guess like since they have a wide variety of herbal medicine, I like that they could probably teach me, and I could probably learn a lot.
Okay, awesome man. What's your favorite thing about Louisiana?
I guess the thing about it, they got a lot of culture, and they got a lot of tours and museums. It depends on what you do in Louisiana. Like if you go to Baton Rouge, there's like the genealogy library and the French Quarter. Like they got beignets. They got like if you're doing African American like genealogy, which is mostly my thing because the people I live with is African American.
Yeah.
Mostly they got their mostly have their genealogy upstate in the library.
What do you mean by genealogy?
Genealogy is the research of family trees. Like if you do certain genealogy, like 23andMe,
okay.
Ancestry.com.
I like the ancestry stuff, yeah? Do you think everything is related to our genes?
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. Sometimes it depends on the diet. My issues is stomach issues. I've been having stomach issues since I was born. And the last time I eat something actually healthy and how everybody else eats was in 2009.
Do you feel like you've had a good upbringing or like a bad upbringing that you wouldn't get into that sort of trouble?
No, I really was never in trouble. A lot of when I was a kid,
yeah,
a lot of people said I would act like my father, but now when I went to foster care in 2017.
So you're in foster care, yeah?
Yeah, I aged out, but I'm in the foster care. It's a voluntary program that allows 18-year-olds stay past 20 as long as they're in school or work, and I'm working still. I got to do mine.
How you feeling? You feeling lighter already?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
So what would you say your greatest adventure in life has been so far?
Well, I guess when we had to evacuate for Hurricane Ida.
Yeah.
I was with the group called Boys Town. We went to a campground up north, Lake Claymore. Yeah. And then sooner or later, the director of Boys Town, Louisiana, told us we're going all to Nebraska. I think the journey, like going through all the states, like the Ozarks, a lot of us never been to the Ozarks. Like they really don't have nothing to look forward to but their family or anything. But a lot of us, I feel like a lot of us would do better. Like we might have more opportunities.
What type of opportunities?
For me personally, if I were to go to like the Salt Lake City, I could probably like act like the people in the Family History Library Center, Search Library, which is the largest genealogy library in the world. Like if I could volunteer to help people with their ancestry and all that, because that's what I do on a daily basis a lot of times, and I'm really good at it.
What would you say your greatest challenge in life you've had so far is?
Well, actually, the greatest challenge for me is for me to eat better, because like it's been a challenge for me for the past 14 years. I'm 19, so like it will be like 14 years ago. So like when I was 5, I was having a troubled diet. The greatest challenge for me is to change like to eat better food, because like every time I eat vegetables, I don't like it. Every time I put something in my mouth, I don't like it. I wish I could change that, but I don't know how to fix that. Like I don't.
Well, you don't like vegetables?
No, well, unless a lot of people say like ketchup is a fruit, but like
ketchup is not fruit. Ketchup is definitely not fruit.
What about tomato?
Yeah, tomatoes, but just because something's made with it, you can have something that's made with something, but if it's processed and it's got loads of chemicals in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard for me to change.
Hard like, for you to change?
My diet, like my taste, I don't know, it all started when I was a very, very kid, and I don't know how to change it.
You start in baby steps, you know? Changing your life is about taking little small steps, you know. When you see a goal that you want, when it's really far away, it doesn't seem like it's achievable. When you spend a bit of time on it, slowly but surely, that's when you're able to make big changes, you know? So coming up towards the end of the haircut, what advice would you give to a younger version of yourself if you could speak to him right now?
I guess make better decisions.
Make better decisions, yeah?
And actually, really, truthfully, I really wouldn't know what to say because I feel like I made a great adventure.
You're in a great adventure.
I feel like I'm following my destiny. I have a lot to look forward to.
So you wouldn't give any advice. You would just say enjoy the adventure, huh?
You got a saying in a book. I could read it.
Stay there for me. I think you're going to be very excited when you see your hair.
I really like this hairstyle.
Yeah, good stuff, man. My pleasure.
Can I read the
Go for it. Louisiana trim done. Well, thank you for your time. Yeah. Good haircut. I'm glad that you like it. Right guys, we have made it to the French Quarter of Louisiana. I've been recommended to go to a place called Gumbo's. Very well known for Louisiana. They do like jambalaya, crab cakes, fish cakes, but we're just gonna have a walk around. Cool man, thank you very much. You're welcome with that. Well, that food was pretty actually decent, to be fair. No complaints over here. I feel like my American accent's getting pretty damn good. I feel like I'm a real southerner. Either from Arkansas, Texas, or North Carolina. Or maybe in South Carolina. So this is the French Quarter. I don't know who, I'm wondering who that statue is. Just here. It's interesting to me that the Americans actually had to buy Louisiana back from the French, hence why this area is called the French Quarter. I didn't know that until a couple of minutes ago. Look, there's some stairs up there. Who's this? The Union must and shall preserve. Tell you what, if London had this, not this heat because this is intense, if London didn't have such bad crime and it had this heat more of the year, it'd be one of the best places in the world to be. It's hot out here, man. If I look at it, it's only getting cooler, it's not getting hotter. But America's going through a crazy heat wave at the moment. Definitely very lively on this street. If I wasn't on my bike, I'd be buying so much of that hot sauce and Cajun spice, but I've got nowhere I can hold it. Boy, we're getting a haircut as soon as I get to Houston. The second I get there, in almost 3 weeks. Almost a month, actually. The only problem I have right now is I don't remember where I parked my motorcycle. I don't know where I parked my motorcycle. We have found the motorcycle. Right guys, so just before I leave New Orleans tomorrow morning, it would be a miss if I didn't go and have some crawfish, some prawns, sausage, some corn and potatoes. So we're heading out to a local spot now to go get like a big seafood broil, which is something that I absolutely love. It's very messy, so let's head on out now.
Depending on what you're going for. What are you going for?
Alright, be careful, it's really hot.
Thank you. And if he goes, he'll find the bowl of
Good morning everyone. It's time to head back to Texas. It's about a 5-hour ride, give or take. So hot. So let's go. So I'm not sure, enter Texas, but I'm pretty sure we just crossed into Texas. Welcome to Texas everyone. Right guys, we have arrived at my host in Houston. Very quiet around here. It's very hot though, very hot. I'll see you shortly.